Good evening, everyone.
Howdy, Gary.
Hi, Amjad. Hi, Gary. Hi, Tim.
Gary. You know you're going to get that every time now, don't you?
It's official. You could call him Chrissy.
Gary.
Oh dear. Oh, you know what? You know why you were asking about that car, Gary? Chris was talking to somebody out there, and he lives down there. He parks up here, like, you know, the neighbour that not been mentioned. Anyway, he bumped into him today, and well, you see, we call him Pallet Man because we don't know his name, but he buys these pallets off for Amazon, and then you don't know what is going in them, and then he, you know, sells them on eBay or whatever. Anyway, he told Chris that this car originates in Newcastle.
Come from the police compound or something. No.
Yeah, well, didn't it? Hang on a minute. Hi, Johnny.
Hey.
Didn't they say in that group that it had been collected just before Christmas? Yeah. And for some reason, but he said, this bloke that Chris was talking to said it was a private company that's just dumped it here. So it been took to a compound, whatever.
Well, they'll just bloody scrap it.
Honestly, it don't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. If they've already took it to a compound, and why is a private company come and dumped it here?
It's going to cost them money to pick it up from compound to bring it here.
It's one of them.
Scratch your head, man.
Yeah. You just can't work out what's happened with it, you know what I mean? Apparently it ran a road down further down there. Somebody the cat is probably missing, not worth anything. I don't know. It's one of them conundrum, Gary, when you can't work it out. Keep finding out these like little snippets. But according to the local group, that car was abandoned on a road down a bit further down bottom. Now, somebody come and collected it just before Christmas, and for some unknown reason, this private company must have picked it up from compound or something and just dumped it here. Hiya, Joel. Hiya, Richard.
See what Abjad's put? That Abjad. You should have used me. I'd have done it for no baby.
But yeah, if anybody's in the group and watched Amjad's videos, they were busting the moves.
They were. It was in the groove.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if it was John Travolta dancing or if it was dancing.
So yes. So the mystery deepens. Going out and set it on fire, yeah.
Set it on fire. I want to, but I'll park next to it.
It's not only putting that at risk, it's putting everybody else's, you know what I mean? Now, hiya, Jamie, how are you? I don't want to hear the word dance for a while now. I do know that Steve's live and Scott is on the panel, so I don't know whether they'll, you know, But yeah, it's one of them things, you know, it's not all fitting together somehow. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if it were like a council that towed it away first time, they'd just take it to Scrappy and squish it, if you know what I mean. WrestleMania is Jamie. No, he's not Scott. He's Jamie. Anyway. So yeah. Dunno. Yeah. Well, they ought to do the same again while it's here. Been here a week now.
Yep.
Nobody's been up to it. Nobody's touched it. Nothing.
Don't belong here. It needs dumping. It needs taken away.
Yeah, but I mean, like Partnest and Scotty checked on it other day. It's got no insurance. It's got no tax, and apparently the talk of the devil and the short up here. It's got no higher Partnest. Anyway, I don't know. It's all right, Partnest. We're just on about that car that's been dumped. Chris bumped into one of his neighbours from, you know,
snake dancing. Not our block, do
Yeah. Apparently, it turned up from Newcastle, according to this fella. And yeah, Pallet Man was we call him. We don't know his name, but the reason why we call him Pallet Man is because he buys these pallets off for Amazon. Anyway, so we bumped into him, and he says it's come from Newcastle originally, and it were collected or towed away in December, and somebody's it were a private owned tow truck or whatever that's brought it back here. So it's like the plot thickens, you know what I mean? What else we're going to find out? Yeah. But it's been reported by several people, you know. It was registered in Geordieland, yeah. That connects up with this guy telling Chris that it were from Newcastle originally. Probably somebody from Sheffield had gone up there, nicked it and dumped it, you know, when they got home. Why I man. So yeah, you know. So why ain't anybody done this is what's, you know, frustrating us. It's been reported. Ooh. They're all his own moves, baby. But yeah, I don't know. How come it's ended up round here? I don't know. But you know, the thing that's confusing about it is it's been picked up, took to a compound, and then for some reason bought back and dropped back off. I don't know. But you know, it's not for one to try. And everybody, you know, we've come across one or two in this like local group that have said they've reported it. Chris being one of them as well.
Report it again. Get it shifted.
Trademark dance moves. But don't know. Anyway, links up there if anybody wants to come on panel.
Chop.
Where's my glow stick? What?
I've got a beer left.
Well, you know what to do then, don't you?
Yeah.
Gary says, "Where's my glow sticks?" Have you changed your picture, Gary? It's a different one.
No, I'm the only one.
Chris wasn't the only one. What? Oh yeah,
It,
yeah. There's several in this local group. You know, that have reported it because it's quite a big estate. You know what I mean? Ooh. Olive, aka my cousin's sister and the family, are coming next week. Oh, I knew there was something different about it, and I just wondered if you changed your, you know, your thing. But see, that's the only problem. If anybody sets it on fire, because you know there's some, yeah, undesirables out there that you know will just set fire to it for fun on it. But you know, it's same as Chris says. There's only 5 parking bays outside here. Now, you've got Twatty Bollock, as we call him, and then Pallet Man have both took 2 parking spots up. So Chris has had to park in the semicircle near that car. Hi, you nose, bro. How are you?
Bro.
So yeah, so if somebody were to set it afire, then on would go poof.
Well, we get a new one then, won't we?
But anyway,
We get a new one.
I says to Chris, I says, I thought that was your dad, Amjad.
Is that we're getting rated to it?
I know, yeah. But yeah.
Oh, kids were nicking off with money.
Chris commented, Amjad, when they were watching it, he says, because they were like throwing money at him. And they were like gannets, little kids, Amjad, picking money up while, you know, Amjad's busting his, oh, you've been painting again, have you? But yeah, Chris says, there'll be none left for Amjad by the time, you know, kids had done picking up money up. But yeah. Oh God, there were a funny moment earlier on. And oh dear, I can't stop laughing about it now. Yeah, but you didn't get any, Amjad. Kids were picking it up as soon as people were throwing it at you.
Somebody took it all off them.
Hi, Vanessa.
Hi, Vanessa.
Anyway, Biscuit's in his bed earlier on. And I told you about these little bone things that we buy him, these biscuits, right? So earlier on, I'd knocked the box flying. Nah, Chris picked them up and put them in his dish. He says, yeah, that one my dad didn't giving me a kiss. Anyway, so I thought he were licking his paw, and I went, oi! And next thing he goes, he spit this biscuit at him. He were eating a biscuit, not licking his paw, and he sort of looked all,
what am I doing?
oh, you know. The next minute, you know, this biscuit, he went, spit this biscuit out as if he were in trouble. Oh dear, I couldn't stop laughing. It was one of them things you've got to be here to you know, to, yeah. And he was looking all guilty in his face about this biscuit. I didn't even know. I thought he's got a thing where, because of his nervousness, he licks his paw. So when he does that, I shout at him, okie dokie then, Johnny. We're having some funny. It was one of them sort of things you got to be here
Yeah.
to you know, to find it funny. So yeah, bless his heart. So what I did, I got another biscuit out because I got up to go to the toilet, and I got another biscuit out, and I was like stroking him, and I went, "Yeah, biscuit, have one of these biscuits," and he thought, "Nah, shouldn't I?" And he would take it off me. Hiya, Lee. I told you he would. But yeah, he wouldn't even take this biscuit off me. You know, and will I get into trouble if I take it? Anyway, so I says to him, I said, talk to dog. And I went, it's all right, biscuit. I says, I tell you what, I says, I'll put it here. I says, and you can eat it at your own convenience. So yeah, so I went to the toilet and I says to Chris, I says, I bet as soon as I've gone out to the room, I says, I better eat that biscuit, and he had done. But yeah, dead funny.
Waited for that nasty woman to go.
Oh dear, bless these cotton socks, biscuit. Oh, and another sort of, yeah. You know how I said he started going out in the afternoon? He actually went,
Andre the Dragon.
Bless you, Andre. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. But yeah, we've sort of progressed on to now. It goes out with Callum as well. So we're sort of progressing little by little. So thank you very much, Andre. I do appreciate it. Oh yeah, 22nd or 23rd March. Oh yeah, while I think about it, baking will be on Wednesday this week.
Hello.
I said that without moving my lips. Yeah, baking's Wednesday this week because of football, obviously.
The partner says everything revolves around footy, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, after today's performance, yeah. Anyway, so I thought I'd just get a heads up. I'll be doing Monday Madness. Hiya, Scotty. How are you?
Hello, Scotty.
I'll be doing.
I'm just about to sneeze.
Oh, both flexing his muscles today, Johnny. Anyway, so
I've got some more weight things downstairs. I bought some more today.
Oh, so yeah, so Monday Madness, terrific Tuesday, but it might be from upstairs, and then baking on Wednesday. So you'll have to pass that on to Tracy. I did message her, but she's still not got a phone fixed yet.
No, not yet. She's been charging it, but not a lot.
But anyway, so if she don't come in tonight, or I mean, I don't know what.
Well, I've just been down there a minute ago and said I was coming on your show, so she might pop in anyway.
Oh, okie dokie. But yeah, Chris says
we went out to get Christina a birthday present today, and then we're going out bowling in that one tomorrow. So it's just busy.
Oh. Has your mum settled in then now, Johnny?
Yeah. Got that generator looking better.
I didn't know what, so I just put creative. Hi, Tim.
I looked at it, thought, can I be asked?
Hi, Jeanette. How are you, Johnny?
Ooh.
Good.
Tim's gone a bit gospel.
All in white.
Is that hoodie pointy by any chance?
Yeah.
It's probably for church tomorrow.
No, it's not, Johnny. Yeah. Last time I was in the church, I fell asleep.
But
I would go to church, but I get a burning sensation.
oh dear me.
I'm gonna look. So I've just had a bath.
Well, you know what Chris says, don't you? We only go to church when it's a wedding, funeral, or a christening. That's it. You muted
Tim. The next one.
I had some news today.
You were muted. I don't know whether you caught it. Oh, okay then. Thanks, Steve. I know you're live, so yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, oh, God, it keeps cutting in and out.
It's still like it. We said all along we thought it was your laptop. It's got to be a laptop.
His kids
it's
gave as
definitely
well.
my laptop.
That's grand.
I had some bad news today.
Oh, what?
One of my good friends that I used to work with on the fair passed away today.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah.
Condolences to him and his family.
Too many people would go in these days.
Thank you very much.
This is the thing. I mean, I've got a lot going on health-wise, Johnny, but I'm thankful every morning when I wake up. You know what I mean? Because you never know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not exactly young anymore. You know what I mean? And I've got a lot going on, but yeah, you know what I mean? It's and I did say this on Wednesday night. You know what I mean? There's people a lot worse off than yourselves. You know what I mean?
That's what I mean. I've been hurting a bit lately. Do you know, I've been helping my mum, but I got back on the weight training today, and I'm feeling better for it. So.
Well, you don't need to do any weight training when you've been like moving in, you know.
Yeah, but I've done that for the last few weeks with this bloody knot in my shoulder.
Yeah.
This knot in my shoulder's gone now, but it weakened my shoulder a little bit. Because when I did the weight training, it's like straining on one side, still a little bit.
I'm saying, Johnny, I find
I'm trying to weight train with a completely knackered spinal cord, so I'm doing all right.
It's like, you know what I mean? It feels like every time I put my arm up or move my arm, it feels like I don't know, feels like it's dislocated. And then I get hiya, partners, how are you?
I'm good. Volvo's got through its MOT. It's had two front tyres, wheel alignment done. So that's advisory's taken care of. But it's developed another problem. I think it's either going to be an easy fix or a complete replacement. But transfer box.
That when it's at home.
It's a bit that sends it drive to all four wheels on a four-wheel drive vehicle. You have your engine, then your transmission, then transfer box. It sends it to all four wheels.
Ravs have got them up back.
Yeah. Just an extra bit of mechanicals on a four-wheel drive.
There's a bit more to it, especially if you want to change the fuel tank.
It won't be that much.
So is it an expensive?
Well, no, it's not too. You get a replacement transfer box on eBay for less than £200.
You'll see what it looks like now.
Plus labour.
Well, I can change it myself.
I cleaned it and then polished it with my buffing machine. Look at it now.
It's got Johnny's got a big red box.
Yeah, and it's shiny.
No
sound.
Can't hear you.
Can't hear you. Yes, this is right on the
Is that Volvo that's just got through its MOT
then? Yeah.
Yo. Nope. Still can't hear you.
Mercedes isn't due till September.
Not muted. Not muted.
Can't hear you at all.
Just press a few buttons.
I let read its settings there.
And we've got to learn to lip read.
I do with Christine and Luke.
For the benefit of the deaf. check my settings. They're all good.
I'll say you sound perfect.
Oh, good for a change.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to work on the shoulder bit. It's still weaker than the other one. No.
Nope.
Shit. No. No.
Live with that.
No, we can all do sign lip reading. We never knew.
Oh, we don't know. It's sussed it out
Again.
again.
Cheers, Joel.
I can't see that. I'm using 2 cameras to do a mic and then
Oh dear.
it works. though.
So yeah, this is the thing. What we're making on Wednesday is Crypto's dream thing, what she's wanted all along.
It involves chocolate.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Oh, we lost Tim. No, still can't hear you. I can now.
you got us all there, Isaac.
Cheers.
Because on I think it's 17th of March is St. Patrick's Day. So I thought that would be very apt for St. Patrick's because it's mint
Stick a
chocolate
candle
chip.
on it because I'm stick a candle on it. I'm 47 now. Oh dear. Mine's on 18.
Mint chocolate chip cupcakes.
That's easy for you to say.
So yeah.
Well, you'll be able to see that
But then after that,
now. It passed.
yeah.
Oh, MOT day was it? The dreaded MOT day.
Hiya, Terry. How are
Well, you
you?
sit there and life's in somebody else's hands.
It only failed on the
Feels
track
like
end.
it.
That's all it failed on.
Mine just passed. Mine passed with
I'm
flying
back.
colours.
And visors on
Mine's,
front tyres. I've
18th
fitted new
of
ones.
February,
Give us a sound check, Tim.
Give us a burp, Tim.
I
After
did
blowing
advise
its
a
brake
light
lights,
bulb- a light bulb for the rear number plate. And
I need to
corrosion-
tell you. So that was-
Yeah, definitely working.
Now, the only thing that wasn't replaced underneath, but it is now.
So at least a pair of you's both got an MOT for another year.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just did a
oh,
lot of
yeah.
work on mine. I just put new suspension on the front. I had new track rod ends, a new track rod, new gaiters on the front.
That's
Let's
it.
Yeah.
We'll eventually have new cars from Auto Parts. So it's,
I know.
Right, we're talking cars because Partners has just got his through MOT. He's just got his one through MOT. Hey, up, Tim's gone again.
mine's just passed with no advisories.
Yeah. So yeah, so
Blowing the brake
Look
lights.
at Terry's saying that's what we're making on Tuesday, Terry.
Oh, cool.
Mint chocolate chip cupcakes. Now I've got three. I've got 3 in the Easter black series. Well, what are they now? I found some hot cross scones.
Ooh.
Hot cross
Hot
buns.
cross scones, not
Really?
hot cross buns. Last year I did chocolate orange hot cross biscuits, but
Yeah.
this year I'm doing hot.
Have you ever done hot cross, wife?
It's, do you know, Scotty is like shit today. He's everywhere.
You can't lose me.
So yeah, so I'm doing. But your nose bro's joining me on one of them. So I can't. Oh God, it's pinging like left, right, and centre here.
I did just have some carrot cake, but it's
Oh,
gone.
welcome back yet again, Tim.
I should have said, but
Yeah,
it's
again.
gone.
Yes, I
Showing
know.
us after it's all gone.
I should have said, but it's gone.
Oh dear, really?
That's a cake joke, isn't it?
I'll stay.
I've made some more rice pudding today.
I must apologise to you, Hazy, because when you joined JX Live last time, it was a high and buy sort of situation.
I haven't printed the scone one off yet.
Steve, you need to turn yourself up a little bit. You're very quiet.
Oh, fucking no.
I don't think it's like what an entrance. Yeah, your nose bro. This is what your nose bro's baking with me. Look,
Hello.
coconut Easter cookies, and basically they're sort of like a cookie. You know, I did the cornflake once the other night, but you roll this one in coconut,
I do
and then
like
stick
that.
some mini eggs in.
Is that bad?
I haven't printed the scone one off. Because I tried to get a see-through apron as I'm sponsored to do it naked. Lol, not. And this is the another one, and it's what is it? Easter tray bake. So basically, you make a tray bake, but whatever you put on it on top is totally up to you. You know, you can't really see on this picture, but there's like broken up Easter eggs and mini eggs and, you know, whatever your heart desires. I haven't printed the scone one off yet.
Okay. Right.
I'm not having chocolate milk. No,
Yeah, cool, man.
Yeah, I'm sort of, that's Chris's arm, by the way.
Reach around.
How do
Oh, Chris's leg.
I will be avoiding that at all costs.
How's his leg, Jeanette?
Hey,
How's Chris's leg doing?
Oh yeah.
he's been discharged from hospital altogether now, Easy.
Oh,
Take a
good.
picture, baby, and I'll show everybody.
What's that?
It looks absolutely brilliant, Easy.
Give us your leg, Chris.
Make sure it's
Well,
I
if
can
you
do
look
the
at it,
hammer
I think it
tip.
on his leg.
Might work. Never know.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah.
little leg.
He's sort of gone from going to hospital every week and having his dressing changed, or, you know, when at very beginning thinking that he might have to have a skin graft, to now he hasn't even got a dressing on it.
Whee! Oh, good.
Nice.
So yeah,
I think dresses do prolong the healing a little bit sometimes.
but well,
Yeah.
one is finished the blood thinners, and two, he took this dressing off, and same as he says, you know, it's one. And everybody knows that when you get a cut or whatever, it's best to let it get some fresh air.
Yeah.
But he went to shower other day and he says, I'm leaving it off. So basically, he did. it looks like to what it were, right? You know, let's say 6-7 weeks ago. It looks absolutely brilliant.
Good.
Can I just check now? Like, can you guys hear me? Good now?
Yeah, that's
Whoa, Steve,
fine.
you went me into there.
That's well.
Oh, good.
I'm joking.
Okay, mate.
You're all right.
I must apologise to Hazy Days because he joined live. I think it was on Wednesday. I think it was. And I sort of left, so I sort of typed like hi bye sort of thing.
Oh, you haven't got a
Nice
apologize.
surprise for me, though.
Play the hot cross scones, look. I haven't printed that one off yet.
So it's basically it's a scone with
Yeah.
the mixing for the
Yeah.
cross on the hot cross bun
No, not yet.
on a scone.
Yeah, more
So
or less.
basically, you can make that
Sorry,
mix
you're
and have a hot cross anything.
Yeah.
You can do, yeah, probably.
I'm gonna make a hot cross pepperoni pizza.
I was waiting for
Different.
the whole thing. Was,
Yeah,
I was waiting for a.
I don't know whether anybody's heard of James Patisserie, but that's who it's. Ooh, I know I'm meant to tell you, Easy.
What?
I've been talking to Ted privately.
Oh yeah.
Keep sending me snow pictures.
Oh, me too. He sends me all sorts of pictures.
Oh, I don't want to know. I don't want to know about the picture.
But yeah, yeah. They've had it really bad by looks of things.
This was the last picture Ted sent me, which was today.
Sent me same one.
That's a fair amount of snow.
Did he also send you that one?
Yeah. He sent me same ones as.
Did he send you that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
How about that one? Did he send you that one?
Yeah.
How about that one?
Let me have a look. Quick. Is one on the blue car?
Did he send you that one?
No. That's the one he sent me. It looks like a Christmas tree background and a blue car.
Did he send you that one?
Hey, Richard.
No.
Did he send you that one?
No. Sent me that one. That one same as you.
Did he send you that one?
No. Anyway.
Oh well, that one.
They put, do you get big storms with lots of snow there? I went, no, because I nearly put Johnny's moaned because he didn't get any.
Didn't get any snow, so he moaned.
Yeah. See you later, Lee. Hang on a minute.
Yeah, I did moan. I had my skis on and everything and nothing.
Yeah. They only got it.
Skis on.
What the fuck is that? His leg?
Yeah.
Oh my, is
That's
that
a
what you're happy
leg.
with that?
I hope it's a whole lot better than where it were.
A hole.
A hole.
Yeah. Yeah, right. I'm going to show you something now.
Make sure you don't show us the saucy pics on accident.
Ain't got any sauce pics.
Whatever.
Right. That's it when it first did it.
Oh yeah.
Now, do you see what I mean by it's a hell of a lot better?
Yeah.
That was the actual day that the dog bit him, right?
His whole leg looks a bit fucking messed up, to be honest.
Well, it how can I put it? That's it after I cleaned it up.
Yeah, that's deep, isn't it? You could dip your bread in there.
Yeah. Well, that's why. Hi, Kathy. How are you? That's why they thought he might have to have a skin graft. Right. I'll tell you the story now.
Oh, sorry. I've just come back to like hear about a skin graft. So yeah, go on, crack on.
On the dog bite, when the dog bit his leg, they thought that's where he's been having to go every single Friday.
Yeah.
On that same, well, he's got three things. About 2017, he had really bad cellulitis, and they were in hospital for about a fortnight, and he got blisters that size on his legs. So that's why his legs purple in first place.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then, just before the dog bite, he grew a third nipple on his leg, which were the external blood clot. All on the same leg.
Yeah, I remember now.
And then dog bit him. So, yeah, you know, you can't make it up. All on the same leg.
Yeah.
All comes in threes.
Yep, everything
That's
comes
what
in
they
threes.
say.
Yeah. How you doing, Kathy? You all right, darling?
So yeah, you know,
Okay.
I think he was off work about 6 months with his cellulitis, and he was going to back to hospital every single day for intravenous antibiotics. It was that bad. It was like virgin on septicemia.
Yeah.
And he was having to go back every single day to have the dressings changed and, you know, intravenous antibiotics for about 4 weeks. And then after he, you know, had these intravenous's for about 4 weeks. They gave him another course for about a fortnight, oral ones.
Okay.
Really, really bad.
Yeah.
Them at hospital said they'd never seen out like it.
Lucky.
But this is the thing, and this is why I like to bring people's attention to cellulitis, is because you come home from work on Monday, weren't feeling well. Got up Tuesday morning and he'd got hot and cold, feeling sick. Went to doctors. She says, yeah, it's cellulitis. I'll give you some antibiotics. To Wednesday morning, having to be rushed into hospital because it started septicemia. And that's how quickly it took hold.
What was the signs of the septicemia?
Being sick, hot and cold,
Just
sort of like general symptoms you get when you've got an infection.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But cellulitis.
Oh, like itchy balls.
No. It was that unwell. He couldn't.
Burning when you pee.
Hi, Tommy. But that's how easy this cellulitis can take hold, and it's all the classic symptoms of like an infection. That in first time is that weren't his first ride on the rodeo, as you call it.
The rodeo. It's a rodeo.
I know. Yeah, but in America call it a rodeo.
No, they don't.
I've never heard of it being referred to as a rodeo.
There is a rodeo drive in Beverly Hills.
He'd already been in hospital about 5 years previous to that, which is exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
But once you've had it, you tend to be more prone to it.
Yeah.
Oh.
My dad died of septicemia. That's what killed my dad.
This is the thing.
Yeah, it's not.
They put it down to if you've got a scratch or a bite or anything, they put it down to that. Now, when he went in with this, when he got the bad blisters, he'd not got no scratches, he'd got no bites, no nothing. And you know what they put it down to? You will never guess in a million years.
Let me guess.
What's that?
This cellulitis.
Put it down to the dog.
We hadn't got dog at the time.
Yeah.
Okay, the cat.
No.
The cat.
Cooking. They put it down to your cooking.
There we go, Brizzy.
I haven't poisoned anybody
How
yet.
did you get banned instantly from a stream to say about a cooking?
This is the kicker. They said it were down to athlete's foot.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't even do any sports, does he?
But yeah.
I think better, boy. You are, mate.
Because there were no other explanation for it, and they said the only thing we can think that's caused it is, we've noticed that you've got athletes. It's feet. I mean, for men, they're more prone to sweaty feet, aren't they? If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yes, and I got lovely feet.
Or sweaty balls as well. So yeah.
Well, yeah. Funny thing is, right? I've had it twice. I've only been in hospital with it once, but mine were in my neck.
Yeah. What, sweaty feet in the neck?
No, this.
Sweaty feet in the neck.
Yeah.
No, that's something else.
Cellulitis, I've had it twice, and both times it's been in the same spot in my neck.
Maybe it is your cooking.
Cold out there. Yo, Brizzy.
Oh, it is cold today, isn't
The
it?
report is that's evaporated.
They reckon we're going to have snow next week.
Yeah, it's supposed to get
Got
really
some
cold.
more.
No thanks. I don't like cold. I want it to warm up.
No, unlucky Scotty. It's
I've been doing press ups every morning. I have, Johnny.
I'm just gonna have to get a load of drink.
I wake up. First thing I do, I get out of bed and I do 30 push-ups.
Have you tried earthing? I know it sounds a bit daft, but
water.
earthing.
Yeah.
Never heard on it.
It's
Stand on the
legit.
grass
Tony.
with no socks on or out, just stand there.
It's legit.
What?
Mate. Honestly, you should do it. It's really good for you.
Yeah.
It must be good for your circulation, your body,
It is good for
everything.
you. It's your discharging. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me what you do then, because I didn't hear
You
what
know,
you said.
well, you just basically walk on the grass with nothing on your feet, barefoot.
Barefoot on the grass.
I haven't even gone to sleep yet.
Hey, look, if I go out, only grass we've got is out in public area. If I go out there walking in grass, the back, I mean, you know, sectioned.
Hey, won't you allowed to walk on the grass? Just wear a pair of flip flops, and when you get on the grass, slip them off.
Even just put your chair there, sit there with a cuppa, and just put your feet on the ground. No shoes and stuff.
Do you know what some guy have done? Some guy have got a big rod with a cable on it. He put the rod in the ground.
Yeah.
He runs the cable into his bed, and he put metal tape across his bed, and he does it like that.
You know the tape that you put around for slugs, it's like copper tape.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's earth to bed.
It definitely is something, because whenever I'm on the grass and with barefoot, it makes me feel great. Like
It does, honest to God. Been doing it for.
That's right. Like if I wake up 2-3 o'clock in the morning, I'll have to go and stand out there.
Yeah.
Well, they see me hoovering me artificial grass outside, so I don't think of it that could be.
Do you know Brian's friend Barefoot?
Yeah.
Well, he walks around literally barefooted all the time. Like he's one with it all.
There's a little clue in the name there.
But do you know the last time I took Buster for a walk, the day before we had him put down, I walked up the coast and I made a video, and it was the last walk I'd done with Buster, and I'd done it barefoot. I took off my Crocs and I walked barefoot, and I made a video for barefoot, but I never posted it because the next day Buster died. So
yeah.
But honestly, that walking up the coast with nothing on my feet, you become one with nature. Seriously.
Did you hear that?
We also got the gravity in.
This morning, I haven't been out today, have I? I've lost track of time.
Called grounding. It makes
Yesterday, correction.
It's like getting all negative.
I popped up
Everything.
to
Blood flow, circulation.
Do you know something? I've been in two minds whether or not to go walk out there, because you don't never know what you're going to tread in.
You haven't got to do it up there. You can drive somewhere. You can drive somewhere and do it somewhere nice, like.
Yeah. Baby, I'll come to Rivelin Valley with you tomorrow. Yeah, you've got to take your shoes and socks off.
Oh, you can just give her a bit of soil out and.
on the big barefoot's nice. Yeah. That's all
But yeah,
that's a good one.
I think basically both me and Chris both, we need it, if you know what I mean.
It works, honestly. I feel good when I do it.
Yeah,
Where was that thing where you went with Harry? Were it like a
what place? When?
No, when you were stroking that turtle.
What?
Beg your pardon?
You put a video up where you were at the zoo or something.
Is that
When? Was it alive? Did I go live when I went to Rove Park?
Yeah.
I
watched it afterwards.
Yeah, I went inside. They got like a big greenhouse, a big dome greenhouse with like a small pond in there. Well, it's quite a big pond, but the big scheme of things is small.
We've got one similar to that.
Carp and turtles and all sorts of stuff in it.
We've got one of them, haven't we? That way you and Callum go. That big greenhouse thing.
Yeah, it's good.
I've got a
the butterfly job.
They got a reptile area, and it's not actually technically heated using.
Ours is called Winter Gardens, but it's sort of same as Chris says. It's like
It's Europe's largest indoor.
It's like
greenhouse.
Yeah, it is like a greenhouse, and it's red up in there.
Yeah.
Butterfly garden.
The one local to me, it's actually the heat that's produced using the BBC radio antennas. So they're
Wow.
basically recycling the heat off that to heat the reptile area. It's pretty cool.
But you see, same as Chris says, you go all togged up with big coats and everything, but once you get
Yeah,
in
I
there,
made that mistake. You just
you know
like,
what I mean? Chris
sweat.
says it's red hot,
like,
just like
bad on it.
now.
How many stone do you want to just drop off? It feels like anyway.
But I don't know whether there's any.
James again.
How many times have I told you to put that thing away?
Pardon?
Take it away, Chris.
No, he's taking pictures of Biscuit. I had an in-depth conversation with your Kate the other day, by the way.
going through my head was
Keep
that
a clean mind, Steve. Come on.
What did you
the whole
ask?
thing was, like, I was rude thoughts away through my head, like, put that thing
Yeah.
away. I was like, what the hell?
No, he's taking
Sorry,
pictures.
Hans is calling.
Yeah, I had an in-depth conversation with your Kate the other day because you were on about how can I put it? She were on about wanting another dog.
Oh yeah, it's not happening.
But she says, I you know, I don't, you know, but
I
mean,
want another dog as well, but it comes with a lot of responsibility.
Major commitment having
There's a
a
lot
dog.
of negative to the positive. You know?
Yeah.
But you think about it. One, you've get up drinking, so to get another dog, it to get you out and about, you know, on your long walks that you used to go on with.
No, I still
Buster.
go out and about. I still do my walks. I still do it. It's too soon, man. It's too soon for me.
Yeah, and I said basically the same. I mean, because Benny died at that same time. You know, I was saying sort of, I know Tucker misses him, and I miss him every day, but it's how can I put it? You feel like you're being disrespectful to them that died, like
Well, because I made the choice to have him put down. I didn't have to do that. He could have lived on, but he would have suffered.
Yeah.
And getting him to the vet was a nightmare. We had to take him and have him sedated, and it was a real ordeal for him. And I didn't want to put him through that all the time. I was there. I put him to sleep. I was there when he went to sleep. You know, he just didn't wake back up.
That's the whole thing about with dogs or animals. You can put like them to like to sleep. But the whole thing is with humans, you can't do that sort of thing. You have to watch.
You can. You need a pillow and a good grip.
Mate, not always.
Yeah,
mate,
but
not
I think what Steve's saying is, it's like it's like my mum died of cancer, and I won't wish that on my worst enemy.
Not at all. Not at all.
And if I, right at the very beginning, as soon as I seen it starting to go downhill,
yeah,
you don't want to see them suffering. Believe you me, you know what I mean?
But this is like the whole thing about all that. Like we put animals down or to sleep in a humane way, sort of thing. Why would you want to watch your loved ones suffering? Sort of thing. Hence the whole reason why there should be a little clause.
There has been debates about it, about making it legal in this country, about you know.
But it should be though, in a way.
I agree. But yeah, I'm with Steve. I mean, seeing what my mum went through when she died, if I could have put her out of misery, I would have done.
Yeah. Exactly.
As much as I wouldn't want to, but it's
That's the whole thing about it. Like as Kev said, like you have to love them enough to let them go.
Yeah.
Or suffering.
But you see,
Even though
my situation with our Benny, it was my cat, and it come. We got him at 8 weeks old. Now it were near, I think he was just turned 11 when he passed away, and he came in my arms and he died in my arms. So you know it's a bit.
Yeah.
I said.
What's that? Right.
But yeah, you know, I mean, we didn't choose it. You know, we didn't have him put down or anything. We think he was poisoned. Myself.
Right. Yeah. Of course. Definitely.
Yeah. That's a problem. People
You know, and it's a different situation with Hazy. You know, the situation was like it got cancer.
Yeah.
You know,
My
you know,
Samson, I had to go through the same thing, but my Samson, he'd had a stroke.
you don't want him to suffer.
No,
So
no,
yeah, you choose to take them to vet to have them euthanized.
Yeah.
When you wake up next door and see
It's a hard
next day,
decision.
I sat downstairs with him because I knew
Yeah.
something was wrong with him.
Yeah.
That morning when I woke up, I found him trying to drag himself to the back of the arm.
Yeah. Done. Yeah.
Yeah, my
You
old
were
dog had
big
the
lad.
exact same issue back
That's
in
the
the
whole
Two of us at my end, and 3 of us at the other end to get him out.
But that's what happened with Lucy. You know, when Lucy died, Chris found her in the kitchen, and she was like trying. It looked like she was trying to drag herself across the kitchen floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like the whole thing is as well. Like,
Well, though, he was nearly 17-year-old.
but why is it
Big
though?
dog as well. That's pretty.
We are able to put like animals humanely down, sort of thing.
Do you know what breed he was, Cap? Do
We
you
can't
know?
do it.
English Bull Mastiff cross Rottweiler cross Labrador.
We call them
Yeah,
Mines 57.
Yeah, definitely.
He had Bull Mastiff face, then Labrador like tail and floppy ears, right? And then he was just pure black. He looked like a Labrador on steroids.
Do anybody know what a Shih Tzu is?
Yeah.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
I got.
Cross with the bulldog.
Yeah, the most annoying. The whole thing.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Chihuahua,
That's
right?
not what it is.
Carefully, Steve, because I've got one downstairs.
Do you want to know what it is? It's a zoo. It's a zoo with no animals.
Why did I know that was going to be
Crazy.
a joke?
The worst ever joke in the fucking world, mate.
It is a visual. I do have one downstairs.
That's a Shih Tzu.
But fair play to you.
No, Shih Tzu, the dog that looks like it's been
The
hit with a
first ever
spade.
YouTube video, wasn't it?
What?
On the first ever YouTube video.
The pug is a dog that looks like it's ran straight into a brick wall.
I've got one.
Hey, them
I
pugs, mate, they sort of.
Yeah.
They got too many
I crossed a
breathing
bulldog.
problems and
I
all.
crossed a bulldog once with a Shih Tzu. I ended up with the bullshit.
Yeah,
They don't leave
With the Shih Tzu. I got Shih Tzu.
bullshit.
Everybody got a symbol.
The worst ever joke in the world. Hazy says it in one foul swoop. Boom. Simple.
Oh dear.
Listen, you might hate it, but I bet you use it tomorrow.
No, I'll be using that for my whole stream, mate. It's fine.
Oh, that's what I meant to tell you, AZ. You know, the headline thing, you've got to activate it on your StreamYards.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. Hi, Brett.
Okay.
So when you do Struggle Street tomorrow, it's underneath. Hang on a minute. It's, you know, where it says brand colour and theme, and it says plastic, show display names, and then it says show headlines. You've got to swipe it across, and
Oh, okay.
that's how you get the headline thing on your own stream.
Oh, boom.
It's only because I've activated it that everybody can put their own headline. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've now done it, so every single stream.
So so you can do it, Steve, and the rest of your panel can do it as well. You've got to activate it first.
Yeah, now it's been done. So,
because Hazy were asking about it the other day, but then I got a phone call and buggered off.
Drinking loads of water and then throwing it back out.
No, I had to go and drive and pick Jack up.
I thought it was something important because you know.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. To just disappear like that. Right.
I'm not going to guitars. I got an obsession. I
Oh.
want a new guitar.
But what one though, Hazy?
Well, the one I'm looking at, I'm just scrolling through Facebook and I've seen it and now I want it.
It's a random guitar, but I want it.
Well, we didn't know he wanted it until he actually seen it.
Yeah, well, it is one.
I can't help it, Adrian, but there's no limit to what I might
They all-
like.
Yeah, meet Johnny, the compulsive
Yeah, if
buyer.
it's free. If it's free.
Yeah.
There's no rhyme or reason to it, but like, look, I'll just get it.
You know, preferably free, but you know, if
Free,
I
it'll
down a bit.
Don't
I
matter
just
what
went
it is.
mad and looked like a gypsy.
Well, I had a
concept.
bargain when I bought this one.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
I had to put a string on there and stick it to there to earth it because it was buzzing. But look at my invention.
Simple inventions are more proactive than, you know.
Well, wasn't it playing until you did that then?
No, but when it was plugged in, there was a humming, like because it wasn't grounded. It's got to be earthed to the strings, so I got to try and.
I
figure
tell you
out.
something, your practices are coming on.
My what?
Yeah.
Your practices with band.
Oh yeah, I'm whipping them into shape slowly. I had to fire the one guitar.
Yeah, you said it. And you heard out from him since then.
No, he left our group. I mean, that's what we wanted. We didn't want him hanging around. You know? But the other two guys didn't really want to tell him. And I said, listen, leave it to me.
It's about as subtle as a lead brick.
I think that was a point. I think I took control of the band.
Oh dear.
Oh, so funny as well.
Wanna be a
Yeah,
man,
they know, they've got to know Hazy that well that they know, that is as subtle as a lead brick. So, you know, we are going around houses and everything straight for jugular.
Yeah.
I'd rather have that than like going around the houses and like.
Exactly.
What did you say? Look, we're not even interested in your G string now. Can you piss off?
No, what I said to him, what I done, because I did say, because we were in a group chat, and I did say to him, I said, well, if you want, I'll initiate a group chat. We'll all get in the group chat, so you haven't got to do it face to face. You'll be in a group chat like this, and I'll just bring it up, and you know, we'll all be there. And they were like, ooh, really? I said, okay, leave it to me. I'll just call him. So the next day, I rang him up. It wasn't a very nice thing to do. I didn't take any pleasure in it. It was a horrible thing to have to do. But it needed to be done. So I rang him and I said, yo, what's up? And he said, what's happening? I'm in London for a couple of days. I was like, oh, fuck, I'm about to spoil your fucking trip. So I didn't want to say, okay, don't worry, I'll tell you when you get back. Because that's just nonsense, isn't it?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
That'd be sort
And I
of
said, listen, I
prolonging
said,
the agony, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I said, me and the other fella's been talking, and unfortunately, we're going to continue with the 3-piece because your skill set's just not where we need it to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what was happening? He was coming to practice, and he would turn up right on the time because we'd rent the rehearsal space from 7 till 10, but we would all get there 20 minutes earlier. Set up everything because electric don't come on until 15 minutes before you booked it. So we'd set everything up, and then at 7 o'clock we're already playing. You know what I mean? And he would just come through the door with just a guitar and a lead. You know, like he didn't have no pedals. Yeah, and then when it comes to because in the group chat we'd say, right, next week we're going to add this song, so we'd all learn the song. And then, or learn it to our best of our abilities, and then at least we all know what we're playing. But he'd have to get out sheets of paper, and it was just
basically you were all singing from the same hymn sheet, except he was singing from his own.
Yeah, like he was on one song he was okay because he would just pluck some notes on Dakota stereophonic song we play. But
I'm going to say what weren't Jingle Bells.
But do you know the maddest part about it?
I'm only saying that because the keyboard is where fucking Ice Cream Van played.
Listen, we had a keyboard player, And he just got up and left when I interrogated him.
Yeah, especially when you asked him for a cornet. When
Give it a burp, Tim.
But do you know what? Do you know what is a crazy thing? He's a teacher, the other guitarist, and all my life through school, teachers said I was shit. So I got to phone up a teacher and tell him, "Sorry, mate, you're shit." You don't get it.
Oh.
You know.
But this is the thing. How can I put it? You've proved them wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
All the naysayers that said you were shit. You've basically,
Yeah.
That's 1.5 for you, mate.
Yeah. This is like the whole.
I was shit. The reason I was shit was because I didn't want to go along with the fucking shit system they had.
Yeah.
And
it was school, it wasn't for me.
Yeah, little donkeys ugly rocking it.
My problem is I'm a leader, I'm not a follower. You know what I mean?
Oh dear.
I know what song you'd like to do is School's Out.
What?
for
School's
summer.
Out. Alice Cooper.
Yeah.
School's out for summer.
But I'm slowly teaching them some of my songs. They know 3 of them already. Or 4 now.
But this is the thing. This is the thing. Basically, Aisy's acoustic guitarist, but he's had to learn the bass now that other fella's gone.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
double up, if you know what I mean.
No. I haven't got to learn the bass.
No, I mean,
play guitar.
You've got to double up as a bass guitarist and acoustic.
No, I haven't. I got a bass player. I'm basically I've got to play lead and rhythm
Right. Okay. Yeah.
and sing and sing.
And sing.
But can you sing though?
Oh,
No.
and you watched any of his videos?
Wait, no.
Well, word of advice, Steve, go and watch some of his videos. He's produced 2 CDs.
I've recently like things like last time I saw Hazy, I think it was a high and by sort of like situation. So I made a point of literally like subscribing like to Hazy. Like I watched a few of them, mate. Fucking rock on, buddy, rock on. You know what I mean? Amazing, thanks, amazing.
I know I'm amazing. I'm a fucking superstar.
Oh, and also up your own record as well.
Go, woo!
Listen, my head is this big for a reason.
It's about 15
Yeah.
shot.
You can't fit all this talent into a little head, man.
Oh, pardon me.
7.
I'm surprised Packness ain't more talented with the size of his head.
Talented.
It keeps them well hidden.
I'm only joking.
You know what I
man.
mean?
Could have done with you earlier, partner. You're having a trivia session over on
Hey,
Brisbane.
very
I mean, this is
technical,
the thing. This is the thing. On Wednesday evening, Tim had won some donuts. Tim had won some donuts. Hi, Ted.
Yeah.
Oh, Ted.
Tim's name on
Ted.
Right.
I thought I were inclusive. You've sent Daisy them pictures that you've sent me.
Yeah.
Hey, Ted, I didn't show her the dick pics you sent me.
Oh, really? Going that far, mate.
It's all right.
It's all over the phone.
Yeah, we got plenty of snow here in the great state of Maine today.
I know it's cold, man. Oh, yeah, man. We just haven't got the snow.
They have sort of said that we're going to get snow, but not to that extent.
Yeah.
Snow's coming down south on Monday or Tuesday, so it'll be like beast from the east is on its way, sort of thing. So yeah, I'm a bit sort of like.
Now, this is the only stream where you'll get Santa 1 and Santa 2. Look, Tim Santa on the stream.
Yeah, that's not exactly true. Because if you come over to Struggle Street, you might get him there too.
No, well, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
only sometimes.
Possibility.
Kathy Bates said, if you want to know how good Hazy is, just ask him.
Yep.
That's true.
Sent to the wrong house.
That's the
Smash
whole
Your Brains video was good, Hazy.
You had a wicked link.
Sorry, Ted?
That Smash Your Brains video in was good. I liked it.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
getting it. I've been learning a new bass line for it because at the moment I've just got him playing just 3 root notes when I change. But now I'm going to get him playing some funky shit.
Good.
Cool.
Good.
Yeah, Joel says Santa 3 he'll soon be Chris.
Well, how's Chris's
How's
beard
it
coming
going
along?
along, Chris?
Maybe.
Can you see it properly now? Or is it just a bit light off?
Does he still look like a tramp?
Yeah, black oboe.
Chris, we want a beardy update.
Yeah, we've had the leggy update, and now we want a beardy update.
The whole thing
Yeah,
about
exactly, Kathy.
yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
If your beard's as fucked up as you like. Hang on, you'll have to. Oh, yeah,
Oh, it's getting there. It's getting there.
there's a line.
Why do I feel like he's drugged me and he's checking if I'm asleep yet?
That is about a week and a half. Hi, Kirsty, how are you?
I can't imagine that you got 3 back scratcher now.
Hey?
I can't.
Three back
The whole thing
scratchers.
is,
Chris
for
is
me,
fair.
I can't grow a beard. It does my head in. I swear. The whole thing is, I
Well,
rather.
I think he's got over stage now.
I can confirm Crypto fell asleep early hours this morning and she has not been awake since, as far as I'm aware. About 9 hours ago.
It is growing. Not bad to
Hi,
say it's
Kirsty.
only like less than 2 weeks worth.
Yeah.
She's being sleep on someone now.
Have you shaved yours, Tim?
Oh.
Frozen.
That's gone.
As I was saying, Tim won some donuts
Yes.
right, other night. So he was
Yeah.
showing us these box of donuts. I went, well, there's one thing, Tim, you'll never taste any as good as mine.
That's
You know,
what she-
that is the honest truth. I'm like Hazy, you know, if you've got this talent, then
Yeah, of course, definitely. Like, be confident as hell. I mean, I would love to.
Use
learn,
it. Yeah.
Learn to play a guitar or keyboard or anything. I'm only good at like 2 things: talking crap and getting drunk. So,
yeah.
whatever.
Now, this is a question for you all. I'm going to put myself on solo later. I want your reactions to this,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
Chris,
you're not going to get our reactions if we ain't on the screen.
well,
Yep.
I mean, I can still hear you.
Uh-huh.
Chris sent me this, and it's off of Facebook. Would anybody do that?
No.
Hell no. No.
That were my
Not
exact
a
Hell
words.
no.
Fuck
No.
that.
I'd have to count, get your hand up.
Yeah,
and crap.
exactly.
No,
Put it this way, that
effing
could have been a bit
no
brown.
effing way.
That is called the Thank God Ledge in Yosemite National Park, California.
Not a chance.
Thank
No.
Prove
God,
that.
Ledge. Yeah.
No, not at all.
No
No.
effing way.
Yeah, but you could stand there and go, that's a hell of a crack.
Hell, you wouldn't even get me nowhere near it. I tell you that. Nothing.
One
How would
day,
you die?
one
You
day
fell
that
down
thing standing on
Crap,
will fall
you
off.
know, that'd be alright. There you go.
You know, there's one thing, but 3 rungs up a ladder and I get shit scared. So no way, no how.
Right, definitely.
Yeah.
No way.
You could pay me all money in the world and I still wouldn't do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
With you on that
Right,
one.
on that note, ladies and gents, boys and girls, thank you so much for having me, Jeanette, and to everyone on panel.
I just want to show you something before you go, Steve.
Yeah, cool.
He's going.
That's what I made
Right.
to evening. Now, Tim, you've got to admit that is a lot better than
That's a
that
good
black
donut.
shit that you got.
Did you make that, Jeanette? That looks lovely.
Yeah, I made them Tuesday evening.
Yeah.
Hang on,
We're all
hang
done
on.
by Wednesday morning.
Steve.
Well, that's stretching it a bit, partner. Thursday.
That looks a lot better than the ones I got. Yeah.
I like my donut to a smaller hole.
Looking lovely. Yeah, definitely.
Lemon baked donuts they are, and the white icing is lemon flavoured.
They do look nice.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Nice.
Looks lovely. Definitely. Right.
They were
See
too.
you all. Much
Plus,
love.
plus I made it.
Steve.
See you soon. All the best.
See you later,
Thank you,
Steve.
mate. Okay.
See you later, Steve.
Take it easy, Steve.
Go and cook
Take it
some
easy,
chicken and
guys.
get drunk,
Much
Steve.
love. See you soon.
Now they the cornflake biscuits. Look. That I made.
Yeah,
They were gone first thing Wednesday morning as well.
Oh, actually made from cornflakes?
You eating
Well,
chicken
what it is,
Saturday?
Ted, it was like a cookie dough, but
Ah,
you crush your cornflakes up and roll them. Actually, roll them in the cornflakes. Honestly,
Yeah.
Ted, absolutely, yeah. The donuts and the cookies had gone by Thursday, and I only made them Tuesday evening.
Jesus Christ.
A dozen donuts and about 16 or 17 cookies.
I can see half a dozen donuts.
But you know what I mean?
what's Hazy doing now?
What?
You can see
There's
half
a,
a
can
dozen
see at least
donuts.
half a dozen donuts.
I can see half a dozen donuts right in front of me. Like
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
4, 5, 6.
you're welcome, Steve. This is what we're making Tuesday, Ted. No, we're not. We're not making it Wednesday. Mint chocolate chip cupcakes.
Cupcakes. Sounds good.
But yeah, but I never. When I make donuts, they're always baked ones. I think they're a lot better than the fried ones. Plus, they're a lot more healthy for you. And all it were is, lemon juice in your white icing and a bit of colouring in the second lot, and just drizzled it on. Easy.
You lost me till
food
the
porn.
drizzle
I
part.
love it.
But
I got a bit confused till you mentioned drizzling. And I realised
but
been a long day.
this is the thing, Pot Nest. It's not very often I have to switch things around.
Yeah, but it always involves
Yeah.
Sheffield United.
Well,
So it is.
that's only. The thing is, I need Chris's help when I'm baking. So if they're watching football, they can't help me with my baking.
That's it's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without Chris helping me, like putting things
Yeah.
in oven, etc., there would be no baking.
It is Chris being an awkward twat.
No.
But he reaps his rewards, obviously.
With a sugar rush.
I pay him in
Yeah,
donuts
just get
and
big
cookies and cupcakes, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I ain't poisoned anybody just yet, but it
Oh,
can be
I've
arranged.
It can be
Yeah, fresh
some
roast
food.
beef can be arranged. So yeah, just give me the wink or the nod, and yeah. But I don't do how can I put it? The cosmic brownies with an added ingredient, though. That's
When you said give me the wink and you got it, what are you talking about?
poison.
Cosmic.
Yeah, if you want me to poison somebody, just give me for a nominal fee, a couple of grand, I'll slip some poison into
I
it.
was thinking more of 50 pence.
Or laxatives.
I can't hear nothing you're saying. I'm nothing to do with this shit.
Nah, I'm only joking.
Well, in the eyes of the law, I mean, it's actually conspiracy to what's the word? It's an affray, actually, and I don't want no part of it.
Well, it's not illegal to talk about it.
It is. It's illegal.
It's only illegal if you actually do it.
I don't know. What if Chris turns up poison now? And she's trying to say, no, it's sepsis.
No, I've just updated his insurance policy.
Depends how well insured he is.
In their job, he ain't insured. That's the thing.
He'll turn up poisoned, and the police will be like, but why is he covered in bruises? And she'll be like, he didn't want to take the poison.
I couldn't get him to swallow it.
He fought hard, but finally he took it.
Look at that garden. I'd love a garden like that.
I used to have a backyard as big as that.
That's no Ted. Johnny and Hazy run about grounding me, walk barefoot on grass. We ain't got no grass, so we'd have to go out in like a communal area.
Have you not got a garden?
We've got a garden, but it ain't got no grass on it.
Dig up a bit of concrete. Dig up a bit of concrete and put yourself some grass down.
And out front, we've got an edge, but it's all like slabbed at front.
Yeah, but at the front, if you step out of your garden at the front, you've got a tiny bit of grass because I parked on it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But I'd be scared of standing in some dog shit.
Stand there for a minute with a coffee in your
That'd be
hand.
my issue in my garden.
That's it.
Yeah, I don't want no dog shit between my toes.
Yuck.
It's not an option.
Yeah, it's the benefits of.
It's a bit stinky.
But everybody
Grounding yourself requires a few wet wipes.
this way round with the dogs. I'd sort of be there with torch on me thing. Look,
You're in the dark.
Well, I'd still want torch on just so I could.
The best time is first thing in the morning as the sun's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
You've got me joking, Johnny. I ain't been to sleep then.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Someone just gets to sleep. Then.
How about 11:05? Well, I'll do it.
Oh dear. But yeah, can you imagine me and Chris skipping through the tulips,
Tiptoeing,
hand in hand?
skipping through the tulips.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, partner says he sampled my bacon and he's still here to tell tale.
Yep. I survived.
My skipping days are open. Oh,
Hey, you and me both, Ted.
I'm still waiting for my neighbor to clear my driveway.
But
It's
yeah.
cleared his. Maybe I'm in trouble.
Oh dear. Why?
Oh, I don't know. He's done his, and mine is still full of snow. I
Oh
hope his
dear.
machine didn't break. I hope his snowblower didn't break down.
What you said to him, Ted? Have you upset him?
I don't think so. We don't talk. He just does it. It's hard to figure. We've only been living here a year, but he offered to do it right in the get-go. I didn't even ask him. He just offered to do it. And he's
It's
been
like
doing
Chris, we've got like all footpaths here, and when it snows, Chris will just go out with snow shovel thing and just clear it path so everybody's got. Jeanette will be known as the Baker's Bandit.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Baker's Bandit.
Change it to Baker's Bandit there.
No, Oh dear. But yeah, that's got quite a ring to it, Kathy. That one's a good one, that one is.
Getting
I
too relaxed.
don't know. Does anybody know if you can buy something on Amazon? Like,
Yeah, you can. That's where you buy loads of stuff.
no.
Stand to the concept.
If I go on a UK Amazon site and try to, like, somebody's wish list, like yours or Jeanette's or something, and try to order it, is it going to try to put it on my? I don't know, because
on somebody's wish list. If you go on somebody's wish list and buy it off their wish list, they'll send it to the person that's wish list it was.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like I'm assuming that A's is the same as mine. I've got all links across top.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. And it says, like, you know, Amazon wish list.
Yeah.
Is yours on your?
Yeah.
That's on my about page.
Yeah. I've just never used it for something overseas. I just was curious.
Yeah, don't be scared. Just buy me all the stuff on my wish list, Ted. nothing to be scared about. No, I've had a few things off my wish list actually. Off people.
Do you know something? Johnny's the only one that's bought me 2 things off my wish list.
Yeah, I'm the one who told her that when you clicked it, nothing happened. I'm the one who told her the wish list don't work.
Measuring cups and chopping boards.
Yeah.
Huh.
But he screwed up with the pasting table. Can you remember that, Johnny?
Pasting
No,
table?
the only thing I screwed up about with that pasting table is not ordering 2. Because
that's what I've just said. That's the only thing he screwed up with pasting table. It was supposed to go to our local Screwfix, which is just out road. But then he came for it and clicked on it, and he says, "Oh shit, it's coming to Leeds one."
Anyway, we got to meet you because you come and got it.
I've ordered plenty of stuff for other people in the States, but I just never done it. Overseas.
I've Good sent me a bottle of whiskey the other day, and on the
I saw that.
On the front, he wrote something like "fucking 2 Billy Big Balls" or something.
Well, it's better than what I had on my envelope.
That's nice stuff. That's nice stuff he sent you.
Yes, it's up on the shelf next to my other bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
Fucking 5 skin or something, man.
It's a nice bottle. I've been off the front.
Yeah, I know. You're off.
And I wasn't in, but I wrote it on the postcard, and I had to go keep sorting up it again.
That was funny, Johnny, wasn't it?
Look at him whispering in the background. Is he? Fucking sticky full of 5 skins.
I haven't drunk for I think it's 5 weeks now.
Hey up! I tell you so. I'm going to tell you for the story.
I have to write it on the fucking camera.
Bella asked me to send her something, right? I'm not telling you what it is because it's like personal.
Okay, that means it's a dildo.
No. Anyway, so I says, well, because she's moved from where she used to live down Kent now. So I says to her, well, you're going to have to send me address and postcode and everything. So as a joke, she put the blonde beard and then followed by address. So basically, that's exactly what I put on label. I says the blonde beard. Anyway, so she rang me to say that she'd received it, and postman, when he delivered it, he knocked on the door and he says, "Nah, I don't know exactly who I've got to give this to." He says it just says the blonde beard. So it were a bit of a giggle, and she says, well, he basically took me at me word. I says, well, it gives you a laugh, didn't it?
Hey, Jeanette, my postman might have said, hey, it might be a sticky pillow in here.
But yeah, it's sort of, well, you just put the blonde beard So that's what I put on label. She says you didn't have make postman laugh when they delivered it.
I made a whole sorting off his laugh.
Johnny Five Skins.
Johnny, no, not just Johnny Five Skin. It was Johnny Five Skin sticky pillow. I'm sure my sister phoned me and said, "Listen, I'm sending Johnny something. What shall I write on the envelope?" I said, "Give me a second."
Let me ponder on this a minute.
That one that Rasta B sent me, I bet the drug check that one.
Rasta B sent me a big. He sent me this actually. This was from Rasta B. So and this was one of the things in there. That weighs a ton. So you can imagine how much it cost. And the package turned up, and it was huge. All T-shirts and stuff in it, all different stuff. And then about two or 3 days later, I had a letter off customs saying, "We're holding one of your packages. Pay us £73, otherwise we're not going to release it."
I had to pay £23.
70 odd quid. When Tom sent me that branding iron, I had to pay £47 to have that brought in. Yeah.
Kathy wants to know what sticky stuff used to seal envelope.
It was just a rumour, Kathy.
What was I just saying? I forgot what I was saying.
You were talking about a branded iron. Your branded iron.
Oh no! When Rasta B sent me the thing, they sent me the parcel, and then told me 3 days later I owed them money, or they're not going to send me the parcel. Yeah. And the name on it was Hazy Days. It wasn't even my real name, so good luck finding it.
Good luck finding you, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
Then another letter comes saying Hazy Days on the way. Hang on a minute.
I've received 2 things from Amazon before. I mean, ordered something, it came, and then 2 days later, I got another one. And I kept waiting for them to say, "We accidentally sent you 2 items. Please send one of them back."
I'm not planning on digging.
They didn't.
Stand there.
Well, I've said I've only received 1.
A few years ago,
exactly.
this big massive box turned up, and it had Kate's name on it. And we've opened it, and when we first opened it, it was all paper and like sequins and glittery shit. And I was like, "What?" I was expecting to blow up. I thought it was like a glitter box.
Oh, glitter bomb! Yeah.
We've moved one bit of paper, then there's a big A4 sheet with a kid's drawing, and we're like, "What the fuck is this?" So we've taken some of the paper out, and it was from China, and it was full of Christmas lights. Like huge sets of them, like really expensive ones. Like all the lights were in, and then all the boxes for the lights were flat packed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They sent them to us with a kid.
You thought you'd got a booby trap?
Yeah, it didn't, because it was heavy. It was a huge box, like.
Yeah, you've seen those glitter bomb videos on YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Sometimes it's pretty. They do that to porch pirates. Put a box on the porch with a glitter bomb, and they
there's
get
a guy
in the car.
who makes them properly, puts phones in there so it records them. You've made one now where a drone pops out and goes up in the sky and shoots it. It gets everywhere.
Hey, that's an idea. A bit extra money, baby.
Oh, it's crazy that some of these guys do.
Yeah.
But
and he's added things to fart spray, fart liquid, so that squirts out everywhere.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Now you mentioned that fart spray. There was somebody trying this like dinosaur outfit on, but unbeknown to him, somebody had sprayed some of that fart spray in it before on. So he puts this dinosaur outfit on, and it shows you this dinosaur, and it's sort of like, dying fly sort of thing, and he's just trying to get this outfit off because somebody had put fart spray in it beforehand. Oh God, I'd be puking my guts up me.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Jerry likes the full moon. Why not?
Sounds wrong on a certain level.
So we moved on from the maybe want it purchase then, Easy, or are you still perusing?
I'm looking at something else now.
I had a lot, but there's not there. So.
Hey, you don't accept. Leave it.
I mean, the truth is, I want all the guitars. Like, I want them all.
You can't have too many guitars.
You can't. There's probably just around me. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I can see 10 guitars just by me.
And you want more?
And there's probably another 10 downstairs.
I saw an interview once with David Gilmour. I don't know if you know who David Gilmour is.
Pink
course I
Floyd
do.
guitarist, one of the greatest guitarists of all time.
Yes, he was the guitarist of Pink Floyd.
Yeah, Richard.
And the guy asked him in the interview, "How many guitars do you have?" And he scratched his head and said, "I don't know.
funny.
I have no idea."
Well, that's easy because I don't know how many I got either.
Bruce,
Yes,
it's
I
like
think so.
this. It's like, because I do baking, over the years, you add more and more and more. You know, you can sort of, oh, I ain't got this or I ain't got that, or, you know what I mean? You're always buying something else, you know. And I suppose it's only same with guitars or, you know.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yep.
Especially if you have
the
lots
guitars,
of.
the actual guitars I would like, they're thousands of pounds.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, because you want to see a.
You can spend a lot of money.
No, not just
Big
no,
copies.
just to buy the good brands. Like to buy an actual nice Gibson Les Paul. You're starting at $2,000. That's where you're starting.
Yeah. Right.
You know, and then it goes up city.
But this is the thing. I mean, as you know, Chris is big into his photography, and he found this site where they sell like photography stuff. Can I just grab partners for 2 seconds?
Go on, Gordo. The floor's all yours. You have my undivided attention.
Yeah, we'll let you go, Gordo. Anyway, and some lenses, God. Oh dear.
Ooh, bugger.
He says his car's gone bang.
All right.
Oh, bugger.
Aaron comes with me flange.
Do you want a towel?
No,
Is there any medication for that?
Those just works loose.
So does it go bang when your flange is loose?
I bloody would.
Well, when Hazy's van went bang, what were it? Head
What was
gasket.
No, the valve went through the piston. That's never a good thing.
No,
I
that's
don't know.
bad.
I don't know much
No, I
about
don't found
engines.
it.
What I do know is that the valve should not be going through the piston.
Yes.
No,
So they heard a hell of a bang and lost all drive. There's no compression by the sound.
I can actually show you a picture of it.
The engine's just spinning over.
It sounds like his engine's actually blown. It's probably a piece of the block has blown out.
Yeah.
Because last time it happened to me, I think I had a piston. I ended up with a piston in all in some.
See this picture?
Let me put you on big layout, solo layout.
That's a picture of the new head that's gone on my van and all the new pistons. If you have a look,
Yeah.
see that one?
Yeah.
That's the one. That's the valve gone through the piston.
Oh dear.
Hang on, let me make it bigger.
How's it, Gordo?
Ouch! Ouch!
Bugger.
Yeah, that shouldn't be like that.
No. Hazy, when did this happen?
Come on now, Ted.
I guess
I know that.
I guess I'm out of touch.
It was when he was coming back off holiday.
My van was off the road for 3 months, wasn't it? Look.
Well, was this from before?
Yeah, before Christmas.
Oh, okay. I just never saw these pictures.
No, I didn't show you, Ted.
Well, that explains it.
Gordo says I can't see anything leaking. I was wondering if it was the timing
That's
belt.
Welcome to the Hazy Day Show. And now
Unfortunately not, dear.
It's like the piston out of Wormy mowers.
Some
Yeah,
car
mine's like
engines.
mine's like yours, just bigger.
It's not about the size.
Kathy says, talking about car parts sounds sexy, getting heads and blown out. Wow. You know what I mean? You know, people are easily pleased. You know,
the women over here are disgusting.
And the ones that are
It could be worse. It could have been an EcoBoost engine.
This is
Yeah, some car engines.
I was wondering if it was timing belt.
Yes, if the timing belt breaks on some cars, the valves will hit the piston.
I've been there. I've done that first. That was my
If
first
it's a
thing.
belt, it could be a chain.
And when they rebuilt the head because all the valves bent, so I just had the head rebuilt and it cost $2,000. But they didn't change the 10 pieces off the top, 10 round disc things that go underneath.
Shims.
What are they?
I think they might be shims.
But one of them broke, which meant that the valve wasn't doing what it was
So
supposed
you
to.
didn't have proper clearance.
Yeah,
Right,
so-
Gordo, you've got the floor. Just tell
Yeah,
us.
no. What, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So it hit,
Yeah, no, I was driving. I was at the traffic lights coming up. When I put my foot down, it just went bang. Hell of a racket. Lucky enough, I've managed to get the car out, off of the traffic lights and over to a side street. Managed to sort of coast it in, and I can't see nothing leaking or anything.
Yeah,
So
it could
we
be-
nearly
so you've
owned
not
then,
lost
Gordo.
anything. So yeah,
About-
it could
about
well
halfway
be a timing belt or a chain. I don't know if it's a belt or a chain on them.
I'm not sure. I'll have to have a look, but
Out.
The belt.
yeah, it didn't have to make a
Absolutely, yeah, I've
racket.
just looked it up and it is
You'll soon know if it's
If
belts. let
it
it
is
go.
interference as well.
Then
Oh
you
yeah, if it's
might-
an interference engine,
that's right.
valves and
Yeah,
pistons
no,
Interference,
yeah,
cover.
interference engine.
It's basically scrap then.
Kathy and Terry are getting a bit overwrought.
Chuck another engine in it.
I'm not going to bother. I mean, it's done 171,000.
I just can't understand why they make them like that, where when the belt goes, it knackers everything. They never used to. You know.
Richard, that's it's only Japanese ones that are
I
non-interfering.
just have
There's a word for it. I
I
can't
had a
remember what it is.
14 and
But
belt
it
snap
basically-
on that, and that went on interference.
It's either an interference or a non-interference engine.
No, people
All
make
the old
If
things.
it interferes with my engine, it's fucked.
Yeah.
Usually
Well, we're out there up
ones
front,
that are
any of it could
non-interfering.
change it.
Yeah, Gordo can interfere with it all he wants. It's still fucked.
I won't buy a car that has a belt.
I'm just lucky that we weren't too far from home.
Well, that's it. I mean, well, look at
Now
Easy.
he's-
When he went, they were coming back off holiday.
Yeah.
See, if belts snapped, it'd spin
Yeah.
over quickly.
Yep.
Is it
Yeah, I think
spinning
it's
over
about-
faster than normal?
Yeah. TDC has the belts.
The camshaft stops and the crankshaft keeps
Yeah, no,
going. And
As you crank
Usually
it
if
over,
the
it's
belt
just
snaps,
going,
it
it's
spins
just
over
no
quicker
compression
than
there.
normal.
yeah, because the cam's not turning.
You know, because you're only turning bottom end of engine.
Is it like,
Yeah.
in other words, is it like making a whining noise when you're turning it over?
Yeah, it's just like, yeah.
If
Go
you're
on,
lucky,
say
that's
Gordo.
all
No, just the wife.
But no,
But when the piston and the valves collide, that's
Yeah,
bad
it
news.
sounds like it's done one. But I don't know.
But this is the thing. I mean, we aren't physically sort of seeing it. Nobody can really
No, it's just gone by how it went. It does sound like a cam belt.
It does have a cam belt as a TDCI, and it's an interference engine, so the pistons will have touched the valves.
Yeah, they just smashed the valves in, and
How fast were you going?
Well, on some vehicles, it just breaks the rockers. So you replace the rockers and fit a new timing belt, and away you go.
Yeah.
So it's like one thing causes something else, and then that causes something else, and so on and so forth. So you could be throwing money at it left, right, and centre.
Both of our cars had chains. Timing chains.
I mean, I should get 500-600 quid for it scrap. That's all it's worth now. If I'm lucky.
That sucks.
Yeah, I'd drop an engine in, but that's me. Not in the same situation as me.
I ain't got nowhere to put it. I ain't got nowhere to do it though, Curtis.
Exactly. That's why I said you're not in the same situation.
No, I haven't got any off-street park or anything.
I put so much into my engine that I would just get another engine. It's already been out once.
I got no off-street parking, see. I ain't even got a driveway.
I'll just whack that new clutch in it and we'll be away.
Yeah, every circumstance.
So basically, the cars make the decision for you. You're going to have to get a new one.
Yeah, basically. I've been saying
I'll take it to a garage just to be sure. There's no harm in letting somebody have a look at it.
You can't let somebody
totally wrong here. You know what I mean? I'd take it somewhere else and just get somebody to have a quick look.
Yeah, but that means these got to have it towed to wherever.
Well, but is there nobody you can get to come and look at it?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, they'll lift the bonnet and say, "Yep, it's fucked."
Pretty much.
But anybody who's worth should be able to tell you straight away what it is.
Gary says 18 DCI, same as Focus and Ford Connect engine.
Vans, everything, all that same engine. A bloody rotten engine, to be honest with you.
As bad as EcoBoost engines, they're terrible.
Ford couldn't build the diesel engine.
That's why the nickname EcoBoom.
EcoBoom.
Yeah.
They all have small like bloody hell. We used to have
I'm trying to get hold of me boy, get me boy to turn me back.
Yep, it's not looking good.
Only Ford I had was the C-Max. That drank fuel, Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's Ford I owned it with Mark II Mondeo.
I mean, in old days, I had loads of Fords when they were sort of.
That were a 180 Z-Tech.
But
Good
nowadays, the diesel engines are bloody awesome. The small ones. But yeah, the transit diesel engine's brilliant. I just can't understand it, The one they put
Tommy says just do a compression test on it, see what's needed before you assume anything. Yeah. And Gary said good engine, actually one of the better diesel Fords. So I know nothing about cars, so I'm keeping quiet on this one.
I know. Go and buy the racket it made. It's bent something in there. It made a hell of a bang.
I won't say I'm a mechanic, but I've done a fair fucking bit now.
Yeah, no, you just know.
What happened with yours then, AC, when you were coming back off holiday? Did it just?
When we loaded the van up and we were leaving the campsite, when I first started up, it was a funny noise. It was like a tapping, and then we drove for a bit. Then I pulled over to have a look, see if I could see something, and I couldn't see anything. So I jumped back in, carried on, and then it stopped. It stopped tapping. I was like, "Oh, that's okay." And then when we got into Swansea, into the thick of it, like going through the traffic and the traffic lights and all that, we stopped at the traffic lights on on a big road where there was loads of lanes. And then everyone's winding their window down and listening to their own engines. I'm looking at everyone doing it. And I'm like, they all thought it was like it was a hell of a racket. They're all looking around, and I'm like, yes, it's me. It's fucking me. And what I should have done is pulled over straight away and phoned the RAC and got them to tow me all the way back. But what I'd done, stupidly thinking, fucking, I'll just get us home. As long as he gets us home, because we were like 50 miles away from home. So I thought, he'll get us 50 miles. I'm sure he will. And then I'm driving up the motorway, and it was just getting bad. And I was going up the hill. That's why when it first started dying on me, and I cut across, there was no hard shoulder, and I was coming out onto it like I'm going up in the slow lane, obviously, and there's an slip road coming onto the motorway, and I've had to cut across that, and there's still no hard shoulder because it's going up the hill. So I've had to get to the side. You know what I mean? And as I've cut across, there's 2 big lorries coming up to join the motorway, and I'm like, oh fuck. Like it was the worst place to break down. Like it was so dangerous. And somehow I've gone right to the edge. Somehow something happened and the fucking van just started going again. It started driving. I got up over the hill and I was like, what the fuck? How did that just happen? You know? And then I probably got another 3 miles and it just went fucking boom. And it just died, and it was. Yeah. So, and then when I pulled over, it was a perfect place to stop. Like there was a big cutout with some grass. I put the chairs there for Kate and the kids. And yeah, honestly, it was like somebody was looking down on us.
Yeah.
There's a Fiat Punto outside. You can have. You might have to replace a few windows.
If you don't hurry up, I'm going to put a logbook cleaner. I'll come and pick it up.
Oh dear. But yeah.
Yeah, we were lucky. And then the RAC turned up and said, I'll tow you back. And I was like 25 miles away from home. He never even asked me if I ever towed before. He just put a bar on, yeah, and said, get in there, and he just drove up the motorway.
Yeah.
I had Kate and the kids in it and fully loaded with
Where
campers.
you about a bit then, bar things.
Yeah, he never asked me if
I knew about this car that's been dumped on our jig.
No. Go out there and have a look at it with no shoes on.
Well, about a week ago, this car just turned up because we live in a cul-de-sac and it's got like a semicircle, right? And it was parked. Hello.
Oopsie.
Anyway, it turned up about a week ago, right? I think I saved everything. Anyway, all windows are smashed out, including back window, and there's like a great big indentation in windscreen, right? But we've since found out, because we've got like a local Facebook group, it was abandoned somewhere down the road before Christmas, right?
Yeah.
So this tow company's come out, towed it away, took it to Pound, and Chris bumped into one of the lads that live across way, and it originates in Newcastle.
What fan's that for you?
Backs that up.
That's quite fun, eh?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean,
100 miles.
Partners did it because Chris took a picture of number plate and everything. Got no tax on it, no insurance, and MOT's only till March. So yeah, but from this guy that he bumped into earlier on, from what he can gather, or from what he told Chris, a private tow company towed it back here and just dumped it on our road. So yeah, you know, it's one of these things where, you know,
yeah, things that make you go.
It's already been dumped on a road a bit further down the road. The tow truck's been and picked it up, took it to Pound or wherever they take it, and then all of a sudden, a private tow company has bought it and dumped it here.
Weird, man.
Weird.
I mean, I'll show you pictures of it. It looks all right apart from all windows being smashed out.
Oh, no keys.
Yeah. I mean, it's in good nick apart from that.
Any keys in it?
The joys of motoring.
Phone up the Pikeys and tell them to come and scrap it in.
Well, on that subject, Richard, how do you get on with X5?
I mean, well, it's fine. I mean, today I've had all the tracking and everything done.
That's a mine done today. You've got
Did they sort your door out? That's main thing.
No, that's they're doing it on Tuesday.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
this is. Hang on a minute. Let me put myself on solo layout, and
Yeah, I
I'll
found another problem with. Well, it's only a minor problem. The parking sensors aren't working, so I've said I want them fixing as well.
that's it. That's the car in question. All windows is all smashed out. It looks a decent enough car. Yeah, that's the rear view.
Was it stolen or something?
We don't know. It's just appeared out of nowhere, Ted.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah.
Right, that's rear mirrors window. That's the front view of it. Wait a minute, just let it focus. But here, that's it. Only problem is you can get You've got reflection of trees hanging over it. Just let it focus a minute. It's got that there. It's got like it's been kicked or something.
Yeah.
But apart from, it looks in pretty good nick apart from having all windows and everything smashed out.
Weird.
So, yeah. Gary says rent it after an Airbnb. Just not told me. I don't know whether I've missed any.
Yes, I only noticed the other day, partners, that they weren't working. I kept getting this every time I put it in reverse. I had a long beep and a flashing light, and I kept thinking, "What the hell was that?"
Gary says he would steal a Fiat.
WD-40 might work.
I'll give him a
you see, this is what I said.
It's worth a try for nothing.
Somebody from Sheffield went up to Newcastle, couldn't get any trains or any buses or home, so they nicked a car from up there. And then once they've got home, they've dumped it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It doesn't look like that bad of a car. I mean,
I'm going to say, apart from all windows being smashed out, Ted.
It could have a bad engine in it or something. I don't know. But who knows?
Tommy says, yeah, Gary, they were optimistic driving it 200 miles from Manchester. It was from Newcastle. How far's that from us?
It's over 100 miles.
Yeah. So obviously somebody's drove it from Newcastle.
700 miles from you, Newcastle, is it?
I got to step out, guys. Have a good evening.
Yeah, you too. I'll see you tomorrow night. See you later.
All right, easy. See you later, bud.
Yeah, so they said to me, they said they'll fix
miles
on
Leeds.
What?
Leeds is 81 miles from Newcastle.
Yeah, well, we're not in.
Well, you're close to Leeds, aren't you?
Sheffield.
Where are you,
I like to walk it.
It's 104 miles.
But from what I can gather, I mean, we've reported it to council. They've done naff all about it. Chris posted it in as local groups, and that's where he found out that it was towed at Christmas. It was towed away at Christmas. Now, we're talking nearly 3 months down the line, and then all of a sudden it appears here.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
But it originates in Newcastle. It's registered in Newcastle. So why the fuck is it turning up on our little cul-de-sac? That's what
give us something to talk about. It's 11 o'clock. I got to go as well.
Okay, then I'll see you tomorrow night then, Easy. Thanks for popping up.
Yeah, everyone take it easy. I'll see you all soon.
Yeah, you too. Don't forget to go barefoot.
On the grass.
Yeah, so they booked it in on Tuesday, and they said it's a big job to do. And I thought, well, you must have known about it when you sold it, because obviously to get the door open, when it won't open from inside or outside, it's going to have the door card removed. And to get the door card off, you're going to have to remove the passenger seat. You can't get at it. You know what I mean? It's a nightmare job. It's a real big job.
Pardon me. But same as you say, Richard, they must have known about it when they sold it to you.
But what I want to know is, how did it pass the MOT?
Well, you don't.
You know, I mean, surely that's part of an MOT.
It's okay, Crypto, I've heard about your shenanigans.
Surely a door must have to open and close for an MOT. Surely to
Yeah.
God.
I mean, they even test your seatbelts, don't they? You know, for MOT.
In the back are all, shoved in the holders, so you know it's having MOT. But
yeah, because this is what I'm saying. Surely they to get it through the MOT, they would have to. Because what had happened if you had a crash and you got a passenger and that passenger can't get out?
Well, I wouldn't have a passenger. They wouldn't have been able to get in.
Can't get in it, let alone get out.
I'm going to say, you've got to get in it first.
They won't get in, but
I
just can't understand why they didn't just do it. And I did mention it to them. It's not like they didn't know, because I mentioned it when I went to look at it. I said to him, yeah, I'll have that. I said, but there's a piece of trim missing, which they replaced. And I said, it wants new discs on it. The discs were rusty, and I could tell by looking at them, they were knackered, which they put new discs and brakes on. And I said, the passenger door is not opening. I didn't say it weren't opening from inside, because I didn't check the inside. I just said, but it's not opening from outside. And they haven't done it.
But this is, I mean, Tommy says you'll be telling us next you can't trust a used car salesman. But the thing is, Richard's had cars from them before, and he thought they could trust them.
This is third one I've had off them. I've had a Volvo off them, no problem. I've had a Jag off them, there were no problem. This is my third one. So they know me.
Crypto, while you're here, guess what we're making on Tuesday? No, not Wednesday, sorry.
Hi, Crypto.
Guess what, Crypto? I'll tell you what they taste like.
Yeah.
Hey, they've put my old Volvo on. I'll give a guess how much they've put it on sale for, and I could not believe it.
Go on then.
I'll let you have a guess.
2 grand.
2.7.
Hello, Crypto.
2.7.
But they didn't give that much.
That MOT doors have got to be able to open and close from inside and outside.
So for 2,000, I could not believe it. 2,700.
What did he give you for it?
1,700. To be honest, I thought that was a fair price. I mean, it was tidy, don't get me wrong, the car were mint, but I mean, that weren't a bad price. I was sort of angling for 2 grand, but we couldn't really get there, so I settled at 1.7. And he's put it up for sale it's on his forecourt now, for 2.7. You know what I mean? Unbelievable. I didn't actually think.
They're always thinking on doubling the money out there to make it worth.
I didn't actually think he put it on. I thought it'd be just, not something to put on. I thought
it was so that you don't notice.
Well, I won't be buying it.
No.
But like any used car dealership, it's all about that.
Half of me wishes I'd sold it privately, but you've got all the aggro messing about advertising it, people coming, messers, tyre kickers and all that crap, and I thought, I can't be bothered. I just can't be bothered.
That's the price you pay.
Sorry?
That's the price you pay to be rid of all that hassle.
Yeah. I just thought, I can't be bothered. And if something goes wrong, you've got comeback. Well, you traded in, you've no comeback, no aggro, and that's it.
It's sold as steam, basically, when you trade it in.
It's.
I typed into that we buy any car, and they offered £450. Unbelievable, isn't it?
Well, there again, they all about money. I mean, they say, these advertisements on telly. Yeah, there's a dealership within 13 minutes, and you get your money there and then, sort of thing, straight in your bank. But they don't say, "Oh well, we'll gear a crap offer for it."
Oh, when you get there, they knock you down. When you go to the place where they evaluate your car, they've got one their mind.
Yeah,
is to
well,
knock
we
the
didn't
price
notice
down.
these scratches on the photo. That not surprised.
And then they want to charge you an admin fee for sending a logbook off for a price of a first class stamp of £99. So I don't know where they get that from.
Yeah, new fancy the stamps have gone up, but not that much.
Good evening.
No, it's just.
But
I just don't.
yeah.
It amazes me how the likes of what's it called? I can't make his damn name off. Breakfast Television associates with that company.
Oh, I don't anymore.
Who's that?
We Buy Any Car used to be called
Goldfield.
Carcraft in Rochdale, and they were.
Oh,
And there was a spin-off.
They're
from
crap.
Carcraft.
We buy any car.
Yeah, they're all the same. They're all like each other. End of the day.
the all tied with same Roche.
Yeah.
It's they'll give crap money and sell it at like double price.
Definitely.
Exactly. That's what name of the game, isn't it? If you know what I mean. If they can get it as cheaply as possible and double the profits, then they're laughing.
Well, they will.
Wait at bank.
Yeah.
Well, that's how they make a living.
British
Like
car
Gary
auctions
said,
own it.
British car
Oh,
auctions. Well, you'd never buy anything that says British car auctions on number plate. That's just run a mile as soon as you say that. You know what I mean? That Volvo mine had the original dealer's name on the number plate. Cars Volvo of Chichester on both number plates. You know, and that's something to look out for. If they've both got the original plates on, there's a good chance it's not been battered. You know what I mean?
Mine's got its original plate.
That's a good. It's a good sign when you're buying a car. If it's got the same the dealer that originally bought.
That's one thing Mercedes definitely doesn't have.
Gary says British car auctions own We Buy Any Car.
Yeah, they're just that British car auction. I mean, the crap they put through that one at Brighouse is unbelievable. Like hotels.
Not a million miles away from me.
No.
Next town, literally.
Well, that We Buy Any Car, there were one in Chesterfield, which is about 10-15 minutes away. So, I mean, that's a load of crap being only 13 minutes away, so...
Yeah, we've got one in Blackburn. I'm allowed to say Blackburn tonight. Can Chris hear it? Blackburn. But we've got it's just a porter cabin on an Asda car park.
That's all that one in Chesterfield is.
Please,
Don't worry,
everybody.
Richard, we'll thrash their asses in FA Cup. Richard, say, baby.
Well, you've got to make FA Cup as well, haven't you? Yeah.
Yeah, because we'll look a big cup.
I've just said that. Exactly the same thing.
Yep.
See, we're cyclically connected, you see.
Yeah, I forgot about that. You've drawn a big cup as well, haven't you?
Yeah,
Bloody hell.
at home as well.
Yeah, there's not much chance for Blackburn there. Not much chance.
Same as I said, because Chris were moaning. You know what he's
I
like.
said I could read the future. I told him, we're going to lose today.
Callum did.
And we're going to lose Scotland in FA Cup.
Yeah. So you've heard it here first. Callum said that they were going to lose today, but whip their asses in FA Cup. Burnley.
Brings up some funny results, does the FA Cup? You only need to look at Grimsby for that one.
Well, that's it.
Burnley.
This is what peeves Chris off is they're all on about Grimsby beating Southampton. Now, everybody knows that Southampton into, how can I put it, a very good team. But, yeah, all dues to Grimsby, they beat them. But, but yeah, you know, very little was said about Sheffield United beating Tottenham, which are supposedly are one of the biggest 4 teams or whatever, I don't know. Gary Ross says up the Burnley.
Oh,
Maybe.
Burnley are promoted, you can forget about Burnley. They're
about 12 or 13 points.
There's no way Burnley. Not
Gary says up the Burnley.
Sod the Burnley.
Yeah.
Sod the Burnley.
Septic peg. Oh, partner says, can we have the lottery numbers? And Gary Ross says, septic peg with the lottery numbers.
Lottery numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go.
Mystic Meg, weren't it? Mystic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Septic peg.
Septic peg. But yeah. Same as I said to Chris, I mean, they played Wednesday. I mean, we only on Saturday now, so they've only had a couple of days rest.
So when do they play Blackburn again in Cup then?
Is it 13th of March? When do they play Blackburn? Is it 13th of March?
Come on.
Callum says it's 19th.
Right.
It's on a Sunday.
Well, I'll be late dinner.
Yeah, so SUFC won't be interrupting anything because it's on a Sunday.
Not even Sunday lunch. You can make do with a sandwich.
Yeah, bug off you. I do dessert. He does. I've made some rice. Did I tell you I've made some rice pudding? So yeah. But I did one a few weeks back, and I did it in oven, and it seemed a bit like it had dried it out. But this one, I've done it on stove. If you know what I mean. Did you just fart then, or did you burp?
Burp. Burp.
Well, that's sod's law, innit, Gordo? It says always the way when I need my dad, I can't get hold of him. Yet when he needs me, he can always get hold of me. It's sod's law, innit? But yeah, you know what I mean. It's anyway. It was Grimsby. Grimsby got in next round.
Right.
Oh, Brighton and Hove Albion. That's who they got in next. Who's got music on?
Right, they're doing well and all. That's another good sign. Bloody hell.
What? Grimsby or Brighton?
Brighton.
Their music.
They've just beaten somebody quite big.
I'm going to drop out tonight because I've got to put this bloody bed down.
Okie dokie then, Johnny. Thanks for coming up. Don't forget to
See you later, Johnny.
Yeah, she's gonna
we're baking Wednesday.
Yeah, she knows now. She's gonna message me.
Yeah, see you later, Johnny.
See you later, Johnny.
But I bet any money, right? Tim were greening from ear to ear. Because Man United won trophy. Yeah, you know what Chris calls it, Tim? Mickey Mouse trophy.
Yeah, but we've still got 3 other trophies to win.
Oh dear. But anyway, never mind.
There was a break-in at Sheffield United in the trophy cabinet. Police are looking for somebody with a red and white carpet.
Yeah.
Oh dear. When were it he got promoted to championship?
Championship 2018, no, 2017.
Yeah. This would make you laugh.
Been relegated twice since.
They got promoted to Premiership in 2017.
Oh no, Premiership. You said Championship.
No, I says Premiership.
You said Championship.
Well, Premiership then.
No, we got promoted in 2019.
Right, 2019. Now we've got that correct. Anyway, they went on this bus tour through Sheffield, and Chris and Callum were there. And at the time, Chris Wilder was the manager, right? So they were right at front of they went on this open top bus, and they were there with trophy. Bloody Chris Wilder nearly ended up falling off up front at bus. With trophy in his hands. Chris says, I wish he had done now. Oh, dear me. But yeah, Chris and Callum were there. You had a panic attack that day and all, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he don't like big crowds, you see, and that's what sets him off with a panic attack. And yeah, he had a panic attack because there were thousands there. But I've got to say, Richard, when they played Blackburn today, even though Chris don't think that Sheffield United played very, very good, they were dirty bastards.
Who's Sheffield? They always are.
No, Blackburn.
All right.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I sort of didn't watch it all because I went in there making me rice pudding. But hey ho. I always go out at room and do something when they're on because, you know, they were both watching it on TV. Hey, look, this is a good one, right? I made this rice pudding and I put a quarter of a teaspoon of nutmeg in it and a quarter teaspoon of cinnamon, right? So I says to Chris, I says, I got like this tiny little measuring cup, only like a tiny little thing. So I put a tablespoon of it in this thing for Chris to test. So I says, well, let Callum have some, like taste test sort of thing. Chris were raving about it and he says, oh, it's gorgeous, blah, blah, blah. Guess who were turning the nose up at it?
Callum.
Callum were, believe it or believe it not.
Kind of what I thought like.
Rice puddings, yeah, everybody likes rice pudding, Callum.
I don't.
Not me.
Nom nom nom.
Don't you like rice pudding either, Tim?
No.
I'm going to have to go get my tin of rice pudding in a moment.
I'm going on with rice pudding.
Wind up,
we have this conversation.
Have a teaspoon of jam.
Cold. Now I've got to have mine warmed up.
I could do it either.
Oh, yeah,
I could
gotta be
eat
warmed
cold
up.
or warm it up.
Oh, it's better warm. It's better warm.
I prefer it warmed up.
Yeah, it's better warm, but you know, if I didn't have no way of eating it, it'd still get eaten.
Yeah, Chris never had rice pudding. Hi, Bexy. Happy birthday to her, Bexy. It's his birthday today.
Happy birthday, Bexy.
Happy birthday, Bexy.
So yeah, you know what I mean.
I drank on my drink.
What you know, I always say to Chris, what planet you from? I says, who eats rice pudding cold?
Exactly. I don't know what planet he's on.
But yeah, you've got to have it warmed up. I mean, Chris was sort of trying to say to Callum, because he were like about this rice pudding. Chris says, you'd be all right with a dollop of jam in it, and I says, we could even chuck a dollop of like chocolate spread in it. You know what I mean? To give it that. Hey, I tell you, Bexy, I've made rice pudding today. Not out of a tin from scratch. But I'm just saying, I put a teaspoon of nutmeg in it and well, not a teaspoon, a quarter of a teaspoon of nutmeg and a quarter of a teaspoon of... So yeah, you know what I mean? But I have put it in a glass dish. So the sort of thought behind that is Chris can take out whatever he wants so he can eat it cold till his heart's content. You know, slap mine in another dish and whack it in microwave. You know what I mean? So hence the reason why I've made it today. So, you know, it's Urbex's birthday today. Urbexy that's just come in. So yeah, you know, he can get whatever he wants out of it and eat it cold till his heart's content.
Not putting chocolate on it. That's a crime.
Not actual chocolate, Crypto. We're on about a spoonful of chocolate spread or something to make it. Callum was turning his nose up at it.
Actual chocolate spread. What do you have?
Don't put chocolate on chicken.
The one like you melt. What about what Crypto said?
Still got chicken.
You said about
Crypto says not putting chocolate in. That's a crime. I'm talking about chocolate spread. So, pardon you. It gave Tim a run for his money.
Yeah.
So, what you been doing today then, Bexy? Being as it's your birthday. If I'd have known, I'd have baked you a cake. Gary says his birthday's July. I think didn't Johnny say his birthday's March 19th? I'm sure he said 19th. Oh, I don't know. Oh, rice pudding with orange or mandarin segments. I bet that tastes nice. I've never actually tried it, but
sounds different.
But you know what I mean. It's basically it's very rice pudding. You can have it with anything.
What's that stuff called that they used to get at school that were like rice pudding? Who?
Tapioca.
Semolina. Semolina.
Semolina. What the hell with that?
Oh, like frog spawn, didn't it? Horrible.
What, like frog spawn?
What I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, semolina. That was disgusting.
What it did, it looked like frog spawn.
That's right. Well, what the hell were it?
Gary says Domino's will do me. I'm a cheap. Domino's ain't exactly cheap.
Pizza Hut's better.
Yes, Scotty, Pizza Hut's 10
So
times
what
better.
that semolina? What was it? Was it like rice pudding? I can't remember. I remember it was given it at school because
Same sort of thing.
it was like fruit sometimes.
Pudding.
Are you? The reason why I call it frog spawn is because basically once it's cooked, it does look like frog spawn. See you in a bit. Morning, Callum.
Actually, but yeah.
It's made from durum wheat.
Seriously, bloody hell, what's this crap they're serving up again?
I'll send it to Chris Gordon. Oh dear, that one's a good one. That made me laugh. Oh dear. Hang on a minute.
Durum wheat, medley used in couscous.
Couscous?
Same crap they put in couscous, according to Wikipedia.
Yeah, this is what looks like frog spawn and tastes like wallpaper paste. This is what Gordo sent me.
We're doing better than Bristol Rovers.
Oh dear! I thought that was funny.
I got. Where is it? I'll find it out. I got sent this earlier, right? It's easier if I just read it. And as I read it, no, I'm not tripping balls, all right? It is literally written like this. If you're walking on the ice cream at 5 ounces per toaster and your bicycle loses a sock, how much gravy will you need to repaint your hamster?
What?
Exactly. That was my response. What? I had to read that several times because like.
Asphyncter says what?
What?
Asphyncter says what? Yes. Waynesboro, party time.
Yeah.
Well, that were a good comeback for Chris because Gordo does support Bristol Rovers, so yeah.
Not Bristol City.
No.
It was a case of.
No, not the Rovers, and they call it Gasheads. You read my mind, Jeanette. What?
I think the ice cream toaster, bicycle, hamster thing was just red. Yeah. I was just like, I was thinking, seriously, I have not drunk that much at this point.
I was going to say.
And I had to read it several times. I was like, nope, still don't make sense.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know where the hamster comes into the equation, nor ice cream and toaster. And,
I mean, I look at it this way with football. You don't have to have cups in your trophy cabinet to be a good team. when I said what, Crypto were just saying. But yeah.
Yeah, that took several readings.
I always thought is semolina and tapioca the same thing?
I don't think so. No.
Semolina, I
It's
googled
tapioca.
it. It's meant from
Tapioca that looks like
shit,
frog
isn't it?
So it's tapioca that looks like frog spawn.
Correct.
What does semolina look like then?
Semolina looks like vomit in a wall.
Durum wheat.
It's like some wheat, some wheat, and it's just a
Milk
crock of shite.
from-
That's what it is.
And it's nothing to do with the northeastern town.
No.
That's where Pink Panther comes from.
I think
Durum.
Brucey sent it to you as well.
Durum, durum, durum.
Might be up the
Brucey's ended
A1,
up
but
sending
the
it
bloody
to you.
doesn't taste A1.
I'm still confused.
I can remember it at school, and I used to think, oh, God.
There was another riddle as well.
Sometimes
Bishop of Durham
Semolina
said
of course middlings of
Well,
Durham
don't
wheat.
get technical, but yeah.
Sometimes it was like a pink colour. They like colourised it and put like bits of cake in it, and it was just total crap.
It's like a very fine powder.
Same kind of crap they make couscous with, and that's pretty crap and
Yeah.
all couscous.
Ambrosia make it.
Uh-huh.
Semolina.
I won't be rushing off to buy a can, let's put it that way.
No.
Yeah, there's somebody that does semolina recipes entirely.
Oh, yeah, that must be thrilling.
Oh, God, no.
Well, there's only so much you can do with semolina, isn't there? You know what I mean? It's not that you can do a lot with it.
That must be a very small book.
Yeah.
Basically, that. Oh, hang on a minute.
I just remember it's been something we used to dread at school.
That's it. Look,
Yeah,
like a very bland, dry powder.
yeah. I remember at school they used to colourize it to make it look a bit more exciting.
They just put a great big dollop of jam in it.
You know, and it was
What to make it more palatable?
It was vile.
Yeah.
It was like.
I could imagine
I
sitting
call it
down to a
Durham
bowl of that
Right.
semolina and you going,
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I
like
mean?
a poor man's rice pudding.
No. Yeah. No.
But yeah.
Cheap schools rice pudding.
But the thing is, unlike rice pudding, it don't matter what you actually pour in it, jam, chocolate spread, it's still gonna have that
Disgusting
taste, isn't
taste.
it? Yeah.
I love rice pudding. I love it.
I've
I
made a
love
big
it when
bowl.
it's really warmed up and they've
No.
like put in it oven. It's got like a bit of skin on top of it.
Well, you see, I made one in oven other week, Richard.
And you got to hack into it. Whoa.
Yeah, well, I think because it said it had got to be in oven for 2.5 hours. Now I think I overdid it. So it were, a bit sort of hard going trying to get it out at dish. Now this one I've done
That's the best. When there's a bit of a skin on it, that is the top rice.
But the one I've made today is on the stove. And you just put your rice, your sugar, and like well, it says 710 mils or something of milk, but you've got to hold a bit to mix an egg in with it. But I've made that. You know, you cook it for about 15 minutes till it thickens up, and then you add the milk and egg mixture. I don't know whether that's like to bind it all together or not, but hey ho. Chris says it tastes nice anyway.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, Richard, when we come and see you, I'll make you a batch.
Batch of rice pudding.
Keep you going for a few months. I bet you're still eating that stew what you made, aren't you?
Oh, I've made some more since then.
Oh, well, you made some more?
Yeah, I've been going to Lidl. They sell these bags at Lidl that's like ready-made sort of bags with all sorts of stuff in, and all you do is tip it with a bit of water.
Yeah, you mean a stew pack, yeah.
Yeah.
Partner. You can get them from Asda anyway.
And I've been getting them, and they're all right to them. They go, you know, you get the big bag. By the time you've done it, it doesn't produce much. So I ran like 5 or 6 bags in it. You know, when it's boiled down, you know what I mean. When it's been done, it doesn't produce the right lot of stuff. So, but it's only like
the only problem I've got with these stew packs is they put like leeks, carrots, parsnip, swede, potatoes. There's never enough potatoes in it, but they go mad with onions and leeks.
Yeah.
And they don't put mushrooms. We like mushrooms in our stew.
Yeah, I like mushrooms.
I read Terry's joke. Obviously, they were laughing. A guy runs into a bar and yells, "Quick, how tall is a penguin?" The bartender says, 3 feet tall. The guy says, "Oh my God, I just ran over a nun."
That's nothing compared to some of the jokes that Terry's done regarding nuns.
Oh yeah, no.
Favorite one has to be the hand soap and hand sanitizer.
Oh yeah, no. Where's the soap? Mum says yes, it does, doesn't it?
Somewhere along those lines, yeah.
Oh dear. Right, guys, I've been going 2.5 hours. I'm going to shut it down. I'll be live Monday as normal. I'll do Terrific Tuesday, and then the baking is Wednesday this week. well worth waiting for. It's mint chocolate chip cupcakes, and basically St. Patrick's Day is sort of in March, so it's sort of on that basis. And then sort of after that, I'll be going into the Easter series, and I'm doing 3 things. That's 4. 3 things for Easter. So thank you everybody for joining me.
Just having a point of joke.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm glad I'm not blonde. Put it that way. So save Wednesday in your diaries for the baking live, because it's going to be chocolate, and more chocolate.
That's one for crypto.
We're a bit of mint added in. Well, mint extract, let's just say. And thank you everybody for coming on the panel. Partner, Scotty, Richard, Tim, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye.
Yeah.
Come on, you. It's all right. Me thing not scroll down. I don't know whether the thing.